What up, tubers? Welcome back to another early access sealed here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some of this early access Modern Horizons 3 finally upon us. Again, this is a specialty event that Wizards has invited a bunch of people to. So this is a one-day event. It's not going to fully release to the general public until next week. But let's jump into a sealed first. Draft usually takes a while to fire since, well, especially last time, they didn't invite that many people. And there wasn't bot drafting for a while. So we're going to start off with sealed. That gives us more of a chance to read the cards, know what's going on. Except for the one draft that I did for the commercial or whatever, have not looked at anything among this about this. So let's take a peek. Shadow of the Second Sun at the beginning of Enchanted Player's post-combat main phase. There's an additional beginning phase after this phase. So, bad card. Ashling Flame Dancer, 4 mana, 4/4. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, discard a card, then draw a card. This is the second time this ability has resolved this turn. Ashling deals 2 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. If it's the third time, you add 4 red. It's pretty solid. Medallion reprints. Eldrazi Linebreaker. You'll note the colorless symbol in the mana cost. That means you do have to spend actual colorless. You can't use a plains, for example, to tap for that colorless. You would need something like here, this Ugin's Labyrinth. 3 mana, 3/3, Devoid Trample. Devoid means it has no color, even if it has a symbol like a mountain in the cost. Beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains haste and gets +X/+O, where X is the number of Eldrazi. So that's good, right? You already are going to have 1 Eldrazi minimum with this card, and there are like Eldrazi tokens and whatnot. Phiomancer reprint, Grief reprint, Kudo, the King Among Bears. Yeah, everything is a base 2/2 creature. Kind of funny. A couple of these Flare Cycle cards. You may sack a non-token white creature other than pay this cost. You can sack a non-token green creature. So the Flares, you sacrifice a non-token creature of that color. Your life total can't change, and permanents you control gain hexproof indestructible. It's not terrible, not great. This is a Cultivate or whatever Akadama's Reach that you can potentially cast for free. All right, well, the bread and butter is going to be our commons and uncommons, so let's see what we can do. All right, so Bestow is back. This gives the creature +1/+1 and Afterlife. It's okay. Choose target creature with mana value 3 or less. If this ballot kicked, instead choose target creature. Exile the chosen creature, then its controller gains life equal to it. So just a nice white removal spell. Combat trick that gives the creature flying permanently. Turn another target permanent you control and all other auras you control attached to it. That's kind of cool. Classic 3 mana 2/2 in white that has a bunch of different abilities. Oh, it looks like energy is also a theme here. 3 mana 2/3 energy creature that you can pay a energy to tap a creature. That's good. Counter target triggered ability or colorless spell. That's probably a really good sideboard card. All the Eldrazi Devoid creatures. Choose target spell. You get 2 energy, then you would pay any amount of energy counter to that spell unless its controller pays 1 for each energy paid this way. That's not terrible. 2/1 flying for 2. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you make an Eldrazi spawn. Those are always nice. So it looks like blue has a definite energy theme. Here's a transform card. All the transform cards are amazing. They double up as lands/spells. So even if the spell itself isn't very exciting, you know, there are land slots, so they're kind of free. Enters the battlefield, you may change the target of target instant or sorcery spell with a single target to the specimen. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. 5 mana, 4/5 reach. When you cast it, tap up to 1 target creature, put a stun counter on it. Draw 3 and create a spawn at instant. Not bad. 1 mana, 1/1 that you can recur. It's kind of weak for sealed. This is the new and improved Tendrils of Corruption. Target creature is -3/-3. Exile this from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter. Yeah, it's just very good. Removal spell plus late game value, or not late game, but value later. The black DFCs. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. You gain 1 life for each of its colors. That's very good. Our black has some nice removal. Buried Alive reprint. The Dread Mobile. 3 mana, 3/3 menace. Sack another artifact or creature. Put a 1/1 counter on it. And it has crew 1. Not bad. Kami of Jealous Thirst. 1/3 Death Touch for 3 that can drain. Mass Zombies 3. Whenever you. So there's like a weird draw 3 theme in this format, huh? Yeah, we're probably going to have to play black in some capacity. 4 mana, 3/2 menace. When it enters, search your library for a card with mana value less than or equal to your devotion to black. Reveal it, put it in your hand. It's pretty good. You have to always do that, though. So you cannot cast this if you have 3 or less life. Whenever it enters or attacks, it connives. Oh, that's pretty good, too. Fetid Gargantua. 5 mana, 4/4 that... yeah, really cool. Turns into a 6/6. If you remember Phyrexian Gargantua from Saga. Or Apocalypse, rather. It's really neat. Burn with energy. Burn. Artifact removal. Energy. Recast a spell from anywhere other than your hand. This deals 1 damage to each opponent. You can pay 2 energy to exile the top card. Oh, and it stays exiled, or rather, you can cast that card until another card gets exiled. That's kind of neat. So you don't lose the card forever if you can't cast it that turn. 2 mana, 3/1 that has kicker of a couple manas. Turns into a 5/3, so it's like a Skizzik callback. Glimpse the Impossible. Okay, so you get value even if you can't cast any of those cards. It's kind of nice. The old Mog Mob, really cool. 3 Mog Fanatics stapled on 1. The Ashling, what is this? 4 mana, 3/2 flyer, ETB 3 energy. Whenever it attacks, you can pay 3 energy if you do put a 1/1 counter on it. Not bad. 3/3. Wow, that card is just very good. Jeez. ETB, so it's a 3 mana, 3/3, make an Eldrazi, and then when it dies, you make an Eldrazi? Oh, my green is like no cards. My green is like 5, 6 cards. 4 of them are this. I have 4 Nyxborn Hydras. Enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters. Enchanted creature gets X +1 from reach. And has reach trample. Oh, that's actually a nice scalable creature. And then we have the Annoyed Altasaur. Yeah. Card is sick. 6/5 reach trample with Cascade. Okay, a lot of multicolored cards here. Adventures are back. That's pretty good. Oh, it doesn't have flying. I guess that's fine. 3 mana, 2/3 lifelink. Whenever it attacks you, draw cards equal to its power if you... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a really cool superconductor Cyclops. The new cranial plating type card that has living weapon itself. Put target artifact or creature from your graveyard to your hand. It deals damage equal to that mana value to up to 1 target. Wow, that card's very good. Very nice value card. Writhing Chrysalis. 4 mana, 2/3 devoid. When you cast it, you make 2 Eldrazi tokens. It has reach. Whenever you sacrifice another Eldrazi... Oh, that card's very good as well. It's basically just a 4/5 reach for 4, but with a lot of other upside. Damn, the Vanguard is also sick. Eldrazi Pumper. Scurry of Gremlins. This is a reprint, right? I feel like this is a reprint. Excuse me, it is early in the morning when they started this event. 3 mana, 1/3, add 2 colorless. Wow. And 4 draw a card. The card's nice. This is a blue-green duel that is also a 7/6. Very good. Okay, how much fixing do we have here? Sack this, search your library for a plains, island, or swamp. As cycling. Oh, geez, these lands are insane. So they're colorless lands for any of the Devoid Matters cards, but they're also a evolving wilds, and they have cycling. Wow, those landscapes are incredible. Power Stone's back. What is this? Annihilator. 6 mana, 6/6. Annihilator 1. Sack 2 Eldrazi, return it from your graveyard to your hand, and it has cycling. That card's amazing. Breaker of Creation. 8/4. When you cast this, you gain 1 life for each colorless permanent you control. Hexproof from each color. What? And it has Annihilator too. That thing's gross. Warped Tusker. Oh, Krosan Tusker. When you cast or cycle it, you make a 0/1. Yeah, that's kind of cool. When you cast or cycle this, you also make a... wait, is it the same thing? Cast or cycle, cast or cycle. Oh, there must be one in each color. Tusker, Lurker, Merker, or something, I'm sure. Very cool. Well, I'm going to have to play black in some capacity, I think. I'm not going to spend too much time on deck building because I'd rather just get to the games immediately. That's the best way to learn, I think. It's good. Land spells good. 2 good removal spells. Kami seems fine. 3 mana, 3/3 that has potential upside. The Connive really helps with the draw card mechanic. The Fetid Gargantua instantly triggers. Yeah, I think our black is just kind of incredible. What do I want to pair that with? Could just do a bunch of colorless too. We have Power Stone. You know what? I kind of want to just YOLO mono black. How crazy is that? Which also means playing the Ugin's Labyrinth is not bad if we're mono black. What does this do? Enters the battlefield, you can exile a colorless card with mana value 7 or greater from your hand. Wait, what? Return the exiled card to its owner's hand. Oh, if a card is exiled, you add 2 instead. Oh, that's sweet. That is very cool. Okay, so let's just try some mono black thing here. I can run the Jet Medallion in mono black. Cannot cast that, right? No, it's blue or green. There's no reason to do this for the record. This is just trolling to the maximum. Are there any other colorless cards? Oh, I guess if I'm mono black, why the hell would I not be running this Consuming Corruption? I guess Jet Medallion's still going to be bad here. I don't know why I'm considering that. Could definitely splash Pyretic Rebirth if we wanted to. Oh, the Shadow Spinner is really good for the draw 3 cards as well. I mean, is this too much top end? This is pretty expensive, but I guess these 3 have cycling and stuff. Geez, my curve starts on 3. So maybe I should be running the Jet Medallion. Again, I don't think these type of cards are generally good, but maybe it is if my curve's a bit high. Average is 4.2 because of all these. Oh, so, you know, the Breaker of Creation actually is not going to be castable here. I only have 4 colorless lands. And I guess these 2 are not very good, are they? I can't cycle them? Oh. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably shouldn't go mono black, because I don't even get access to a lot of the cards. I do get access to the Ravagers, which is nice. No, that's probably good enough. Like Splash Pyretic. Splash Pyretic, Splash Linebreaker. That's probably okay. Then I guess I might as well be splashing some better burn as well. Fine. Alright. We'll go red-black. probably not going to play the triple red on the Mog. We're just going to play the maybe the Ashling. Well, let's see. When you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, double red. I feel like might be better off not. I mean, my black removal is just so much better. All right, let's just do that. Let's play a couple of splash red cards, especially since I'm playing 4 colorless lands. That one is dual color for us. Oh, we actually have 2 that had both of our colors. Okay, well that's incredible. Still don't think we want the cranial plating cards. Not enough artifacts in our deck. Oh, it does give toughness as well, unlike cranial plating. No, don't need it. All right, let's just get to our games. 9-4. Could even go 10-3. Again, 2 of the lands grab red, but notably, I do need to keep one of our colorless lands active to be able to cast the Ravagers, right? I guess 9-4 is okay. All right, let's go. Sealed here. Modern Horizons 3 early access event. I believe this is going for... So last time the early access event was really weak. It was like a 12-hour event, and they did not invite enough people. They still might not be with enough participants here, like especially since the event just started and it is 6 a.m. Pacific time. We'll see how long it takes to find a match, but similar to the other early access event I did, I might end the event early just so that I can get extra recordings in. So, you know, maybe we start 4-0 or something, and then we call it a video. Okay, how are we looking here? Looks pretty good to me. So, I do apologize in advance if we end before the conclusion is met of the draft, or of the sealed. But I am on a time constraint, so Power Stone is a great draw. Is this an instant or a sorcery? It is an instant. I'll do my best about hovering over cards a bit longer since nobody knows what everything does yet. 2 mana, 2/2 living weapon. Enchanted creatures +1/+1. Whenever an equipped creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. I don't think we want to use our corruption on that. Let's just play out our conscription, make a 3/3 zombie. Super temptation there to play out the Worn Power Stone, though, let me tell you. Power Stone into Gargantua, and then if we hit a 6 land, I could go like conscription into activation. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a permanent from among in your hand, put the rest in your graveyard. You make an 0/1. What was the rest of that? You make an 0/1. Oh, okay. So you always make 1. Then if you hit, nice. Okay. So they got the planes. All right, it's not a bad draw. We can play this out as a land tapped. Let's play out the Power Stone here and just say go. So Twisted Landscape is a Jund land. Okay. I grabbed another swamp with that. So every Modern Horizons format before this, 1 and 2, have been some of my favorite limited formats of all time. So I'm really hoping that this follows suit. This is the 2 mana 3/3. 2 mana 3/3 Vigilance. Then they sacked their Eldrazi spawn to play the Dreadmobile. Dreadmobile, rather. Okay. Third. Third swamp is nice for the consuming here. So I might want to go grab a red with this now, in fact, since we have the Power Stone. But I opted to tap it for mana since we have the Corruption in hand to hold, you know? Metastatic Evangel. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield in your control, proliferate. Oh, that's... Oh, actually, that's kind of gross here, isn't it? Oh, they're planning on sacking here and playing another creature after and then double proliferating, aren't they? Okay. I'm going to let them... Because if I target the Dreadmobile, then it just gets pumped anyways. Grist Voracious Larva. 1 mana, 1/2 Death Touch. Whenever it or another creature enters under your control, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, you may pay green. If you do... Exit. Wait. Exile, then... Oh, okay, so it's kind of hard to do. I guess I should shoot the Watchdog here. They can sack it to the mobile in response. Make it a 5/5. Voracious Larva. Grist the Plague Swarm. Kills artifacts and enchantments. Makes a 1/1 like the original Grist or whatever. Sure. I don't know if they want to attack here. I can just double block. Wow. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, it's a good attack. Because I can activate the Gargantua and turn into a 6/6. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's make 2 6/6s, I guess. Two big Ravager boys, huh? Okay. 1 mana off of casting them, but I can cycle and combo with Pyretic Rebirth, which is kind of neat. So this is going to be a tutor for 3 mana or less. So I guess we want to get Breathe Your Last here. And I'm going to pass. We have so much value in our hand that I just want to stabilize. Feels like we're very far ahead. I just need to not die. Go grab a mountain now with this Twisted Landscape. Will let us cast the Pyretic Rebirth. We cycle the Ravager, and then the Pyretic Rebirth deals 6 damage. Oh, this is not a true tutor. I do have to reveal it. Gotcha. I was like, why is this revealed in my hand? Destroy target creature, Planeswalker. You gain 1 life for each of its colors. So you don't gain any life when you target a pesky Devoid creature, but Gargantua of their own. Very nice. We're going to want to kill that before they can draw. Oh, plus the Evangel with the Proliferate. This just says whenever 1 or more counters are put on it. So. Guess is there a 1 mana black trick I have to worry about here? Apparently not. Okay, yeah, now we're crushing. Let's go get that mountain. We can get back the Gargantua now instead if we really want to. Man, I just have too many good things to do. I have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I guess we're gonna go cycle, kill a Biomancer. I assume Grist is gonna trade with my 6/6 here. The snakes. Biomancer reprint, but if you don't remember, it's a 3-mana 2/2 that at the beginning of each upkeep, if you control no snakes, you make a 1/1 Death Touch and Snake. I mean, I guess maybe I'm not even supposed to cycle this yet. Because if I wait to double cycle on my turn, I can trigger the Mindless Conscription. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature you control, then each modified creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target. Okay, that's fine. They can't really attack since I have Death Touch. Funny. And I guess I just cast these out. They are easy win cons by themselves. Six Annihilator 1. It's like a baby Ulamog's Crusher. Nice draw. Let's see. 4 damage, target creature, planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker die, exile it. Alright, turns out our deck is incredible, and I'm great. So they take 10, they sack a permanent, we play a second Ravager, they pick up their cards and go home. There's probably some Wrath I should be playing around, but... I mean, we have a third Ravager in hand and a way to get back one of our creatures, so I'm not too concerned. Is that Disciple of Freelise? Alright, good beats. Well, I'm undefeated in this format. I think we can retire. No, we'll play it out a bit more. I think this deck is quite solid. And I mean, you have to remember, in these early stages of a format, people are definitely not going to be knowing what they do as much. So if you have even like a small grasp of just limited knowledge in general, it'll be pretty easy to overtake the opponent, just because, and in sealed as well, I guess. Skill of, like, as much as annoying as it is to open a crazy number of rares and mythics in sealed, or your opponent does, there still is a lot of skill in the deck building, so let's keep it going. Hopefully we don't match against the same opponent multiple times, which is a common occurrence in these early access events. How we look in here? This hand's pretty good as well. Very similar to our previous one. So the mini Tendrils of Agony here. Witherbloom Command for some removal. We have the Conscription on 3. We have double Gargantua, pretty good. One, 2, Death Touch, add a colorless out of one of any color. Definitely want to kill that. So I'm going to lead on the 3/3. We just need to draw a couple of lands here. Yeah, our hope is that we just draw a runner land. It is not a land. Okay. They didn't sack their landscape, so they obviously have Eldrazi themes. Hey, they have the Chrysalis, very nice. God, oh, so bad. Ugh, brutal. I think I just need to keep pushing. Yeah, we might lose now. Missing these land drops, and now they can play up to like a 7-drop. Oh, they have the revenge. Very good. Cast a spell, and whenever it attacks, man, that is going to get us. I don't know if they know this as Death Touch. That was pretty good for us. Okay. This sucks. 3 5-drops in my hand, and I'm stuck on 4 mana. I think the Eldrazi decks in this format are going to be very good, though. From what I've seen so far, like their creatures are just a bit big for their mana costs. They kind of scale really well. Okay, I have a death-touching snake. Wow. I take 5 trample damage, but... I mean, maybe... They have to have a kill spell for the Phiomancer now, right? Oh, they have a recursion effect, it looks like. Grave Dig. Return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Target player makes a 2/2 black zombie token creature. Gotcha, that's pretty good. I guess what I want to do is actually end of turn shoot one of their spawn, because it's going to turn into a 3/4 next turn if I don't, and if I draw land I want to just play the Gargantua. Nice, okay. So this is another easy attack with our 3/3, because if they double block we trade for the 2/3. Perfect. You know what? I don't feel so bad anymore. Like if they just recast their, what's it called? Vanguard here. Feels like we'll be actually pretty far ahead. I mean, they have 6 cards in their hand. I guess I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but... Don't kill it. I need this. Well, I mean, I guess I have 2 more, but... Still, don't kill it. Emperor of Bones. 2 mana, 2/2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Adaptive 2. Whenever 1 or more counters are put on this, put a creature card exiled with it onto the battlefield under control. The finality count. Oh, gains haste. Okay, never mind. I mean, that card's still very good, but at least it's not permanent. Alright, let's draw 2 and make a 3/3. Oh, we have the Wither and Bloom to combo with it too. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Jeez, this is actually insane, isn't it? What is this wording? Whenever you draw your third card each turn. So, I guess if we save the Wither and Bloom, we can re-trigger again next turn. Alright, red-black duel. That is a Blood-Soaked Insight. Costs 1 less to cast for each 1 life your opponents have lost this turn. Target opponent exiles the top 3 of their library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Nice. That's a good one. Nether Goyf. 1 mana. 0, 1+. Power equal the number of card types among cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. So it's just your graveyard. And it has Escape. And this is a 4 mana 4/4 that has Adapt, add 2, and then modified creatures you control of trample. Okay. We get to do a lot of stuff here, right? Let's start off with the Wither in Bloom, I guess. Draw 2 cards, make a 6/6. Nice removal spell there. Nearly kill them. Yeah, let's go big. Good. Breathe your last. They take 7. I gain a life. Well, we missed some land drops in the beginning, but we were able to stabilize pretty nicely, I'm going to say. Two-1 for 2. Lifelink, adapt 1. Whenever 1 or more counters are put on it, it gains menace. Yeah. So lots of 1/1 counter theme cards. So they're able to make a Chrysalis with a bunch of blockers here. So they're not dead. Just do exile target player's... Wow, exile target player's graveyard. That's actually really good here, isn't it? Alright, let's go to combat. Let's force the action. Get the 4/5. Sorry, the 2/3 and 2/01s. They could also get the Death Toucher. Oh, it's when you cast this spell. Oh, alright. So we both messed up. This is a cast trigger. Gotcha. Alright, so that card is not as good to reanimate. Well, we're already learning. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I mean, I have 8 mana. So we can exile their graveyard. And then play another Gargantua. Pretty gross. Jeez, what a beating. Yeah. So any of the DFC cards, they're going to be very good, right? Remember, at their worst, they're a tapped land unless you want to pay 3 life. At their best, they're just another spell that has some ability, so don't sleep on the DFCs. Okay, 2-0. Keep it going. go to our third game. Ooh, Grief with Pyretic Rebirth. That's really cool. This landscape, we might need to go grab a red source here. The awkward thing is that this also requires a colorless in addition to the red, but I don't think we want to actually Grief on turn 1. This is not modern or whatever. Voting landscape, what is that one? That is a Sultai. Well, clearly that's going to be my favorite. Oh, they have an Emperor of Bones. Gross. That says up to 1, so you don't have to exile with that. Okay, I'll go grab a red source. Just to set up for the Pyretic. My hand's a bit awkward here. Well, this is not going well. Our opponent has a 2-drop rare into a 3-drop rare. Both of them quite good. Yeah, not great. I mean, they can just make the Emperor of Bones a 4/4 if they want to. Guess they don't want to do that into my Death Toucher. Interesting. Guess I'd rather block the Ophiomancer here. Utter insignificance. What was that? Enchanted creature that loses all abilities has base power and toughness 1/1. Oh, and then you can exile. That's a nice enchantment. Let's get big man Grief online though. They have Persist, Wing It, and they have a Breathe Your Last, but they don't have. They're missing mana. Guess we take the Persist and hope that they don't draw a Swamp. If they draw a Swamp this turn, they get to kill my Grief and then eat it with the Emperor of Bones. It'd be horrendous. Okay, phew, that is Abzan, tapped Abzan source. So yeah, what we can do here is if they want to trade with the Ophiomancer or something, they should attack with the Emperor, shouldn't they? They could have just turned that. I guess they're trying to get value. Sure. Huh. I think they should have attacked with that. That's not bad, but I'm going to need to hold up Breathe Your Last here. Well, I need to hold up Breathe Your Last plus Pyretic Rebirth. Because this is going to be a really gross turn. My assumption is that they're just going to go for Breathe Your Last on my Grief, right? And then they're going to try to target it with Emperor of Bones. I'm going to Pyretic Rebirth it, kill the Emperor, get back my Grief, and be able to re-Grief their hand. Disgusting. Absolute disgusting. Feels good, man. It was nice, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna take their Gargantua. probably... Oh, they drew another Breathe Your Last. Okay, God, I actually want to take the Gargantua here. But I guess I'll take the Breathe. Because they might just cast the Wing It on their Ophiomancer and smack for 5. Drew a 2/3 that whenever it attacks, you draw cards equal to its power if you do this card. Okay. That Flames was a great draw. This is sorcery, right? Yeah, so we want to cast that now. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I should have just let them have it. No, I guess I had to cast it as a sorcery, but I probably should have killed the Ophiomancer, because I'm going to have to kill the Fetid once they hit 5 lands for it. Maybe that was wrong. I think they might just get aggro here, right? Wing it there, Ophiomancer, smack. That's what we want to see. Biomancer hit me for 5. Oh, they have another Emperor of Bones? Holy smokes. Well, luckily they don't have anything good to hit. They could have hit... Well, they should have taken their own second Emperor, I feel like. Jeez Louise, dude. It's too risky to just run out the Ravager, isn't it? If I run out the Ravager, they can end of turn wing it here. Then adapt it, attack for 6 in the air. I guess actually that's... Well, man, they have the Snake to continuous block Ravager too. But they would have to sack a permanent. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with this. I might take 6 damage this turn, though. This gives trample as well as haste, is that right? No, just gains haste. But this thing has trample itself. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't wing it there end of turn. I think they're sandbagging this ability too much. I'm gonna definitely regret not killing their Ophiomancer. Alright, they did hit their War Emperor this time. They're still attacking with the Snake. Alright. No blocks. I mean, the Ravager here is really good versus... Oh, they're going to make a 1/1 token. That's pretty good. Let's get aggro. fine. We just let that happen. So if I kill the Ophiomancer now, how are we sitting? The Emperor of Bones be a problem. So they can double adapt, is the thing. They can go for double adapt here and eat my line breaker. They won't get the trigger of it. They could also get the Inspired Inventor. And we already do have the second Emperor in the graveyard. But I think I'm trying to get them here by holding the Breathe Your Last. It was super tempting to kill the Ophiomancer there, though. Wow, they're just running out the Gargantua. Okay, that's really good. I should have maybe killed the Emperor there. No. Let's thin out our deck. So the reason I would Breathe Your Last here is because if I draw one of my 3 Gargantua, I'd be able to play and activate it immediately. Enters or attacks, it connives. I mean, it's unlikely I'm going to want to discard the Breathe Your Last. Wow, our own Ophiomancer, though. No, I don't think that's good enough. Make him sack a permanent. So the snake gets to eat my, or rather trade with my Ravager here. Was this a bad play? Maybe this was a bad play. Maybe I should have just attacked with Grief. God, not killing that Ophiomancer like 4 turns ago is so punishing. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, and I'm going to kill the Ophiomancer now because they can't activate both the Gargantua and the Emperor. They can only activate one or the other. Now they hit. Gosh darn it. Of course they drew the Swamp there. That's sick. They would go to 5, and then they could go for lethal. I could just let this resolve. Would they go for lethal here, you think? Because if they don't go for lethal, and then they just go for Emperor, that's really bad. We've let them draw a couple cards. Oh god, this is tough. I think I'm going to let them draw the cards. And hope they go for it. They did. Perfect. All right. Now they're forced to chump one of these. And that puts us super far ahead. And we drew our Gargantua. Okay, so now they have to block the 6/6. Whew! Got him. Get to connive here. All right. Feels good, man. So many rares, but we were able to pull it off, baby. Let's go. Sandbagged that removal spell. Almost was punished for not killing that Aphyromancer a lot earlier. That was definitely not a right move to not have killed it, but was able to stabilize still. Whew, all right, 3-0. Like I said, if we go 4-0, 5-0, I'm going to just call it there and say, hey, that deck was great, but I need to record as much as I can. So again, this is a one-day event, and I'm going to try to get as many videos recorded for you guys. I want to get some sealed and some draft recorded, so. That is a pretty tasty looking hand. We get to be the one with rare into rare, or rare into mythic in this case, I guess. I wonder, because of colorless, if people are going to effectively be able to do monocolored more often. I mean, colorless, sure, I guess is a 6-color-ish, but you know what I mean. Okay, the Cranial Ram will be a 1/1 to start here. Oh, I guess I get to go rare mythic, don't I? Because the Labyrinth's also a mythic. Biomancer's so annoying. Sorry, I'll try to hover again. So black-red, artifact equipment, living weapon, which means it gets 0/0 auto-equip to it. Or with it. Oh, they've got multiple rams in the sealed. All right. Well, they can't attack here. Just get to go Grief Daddy. Gravedig, Smelted Charge Bug. Whenever it attacks, you may pay an energy. If you do, another target attacking creature gets +1/+0 against Menace. When this exploits a creature, gain control of target artifact or creature until end of turn. Untap, it gains haste, discharge, and Ashling. Wow, but they have no lands. So I think we just have to take the discharge here, right? And if they draw runner, land, good beats. Okay. Snakes are so good holding them off here. Good draw. I do not mind trading away the grief like this. We have ways to bring it back, of course. Kill their artifacts, shrink their creatures. guess we should be playing at our swamps since we have the, whatchamacallit. Oh, that's a sick draw too, my lord. Alright, so we get to make a 6/6 here, draw 2 cards, as well as making a 6/6. And we drew the rebirth now as well. So gross. And this game's over. Even with Ashling, doesn't matter. Mana value. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I don't have enough mana. I'm 1 short of being able to do this into Grief. Alright, well this is a disgusting beating. I mean, obviously our opponent was missing land drops, but our deck is so good. It's not surprising that we would be wrecking people. Okay, you got it. Disgusting. So disgusting. My lordy lordy. Alright, I think I'm going to call it good there. That deck has proven itself. I think I'm going to enjoy this format. Again, of course, like I was saying earlier, this is basically the first chance people have gotten to play with this. So take this with a grain of salt because nobody knows what they're doing for the most part. You're going to see bad cards being played. You're going to see a lot of people making mistakes. And again, I am not immune to either of those things either. But no, gonna Modern Horizons 3. It'll be a fun one. So there's going to be another video later today as well. I'm going to get this one up as soon as I can. But there will be another Modern Horizons either sealed or draft up at later in the day. So thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.